each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
The views and opinions expressed on Trudging Together are solely those of the host, co-host, and our guests. They do not necessarily reflect the views of any organization, fellowship, or other entity, and definitely not your boss, your neighbor, or that one guy in your home group. The content of this program is not intended to replace medical, psychological, or professional advice. If you're looking for that, please seek guidance from qualified professionals who spent way too many years in school. What you'll hear here is based on lived experience, recovery journeys, and the occasional bad coffee-fueled joke. Trudging Together is not affiliated with any 12-step fellowship. We are simply people sharing our stories and walking this path together, one day at a time. Thank you for joining us, and remember, recovery is serious business, but that doesn't mean we can't laugh along the way.
Sober Sunday. I forgot to put my fork away, and now there's paper attached to it. Hi, Amber. Good afternoon. I'm feeling worse. I don't know how that happened, but I am. Not worse. Maybe it's just been going on for too long. I've been sick a week now, so guess I should have gotten that flu shot. My wife's not sick anymore, but she was in the hospital, all week. So I think I still got the better end of the deal on that. Yeah, I've been trying not to complain, but I got shit to do this week, man. Stuff that can't be rescheduled. Like the new opening of the detox. I've been waiting 2 years for this. All right. Yeah, let's go Broncos. Yay, Broncos. Wearing my Shannon Sharp shirt today. Because it's the lightest one. I'm already a little too hot. So. Oh, no. It's going to be much of a game today. I mean, they're not even playing their starters. The Chargers aren't playing their starters, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm still going to watch it. So, it's my Sunday thing. Still got my Sunday stuff to do. Got my chores, laundry, cat boxes. So easy stuff. Stuff I can do in between blowing my nose. I didn't bring anything to blow my nose with. Oh well. Yeah, I don't anticipate this one being very long. Yeah, but we're going to talk about accountability today. Tomorrow we start our newcomer series. Well, it really depend on how I feel on what time I will go live tomorrow. Tomorrow I have Take 12 Radio at 11 o'clock, so I can't do. And then Tuesday is Roger and I. We go live at 11 o'clock. So you'll be able to catch that one, God-Centered Recovery. So maybe picking 11 o'clock wasn't the best idea. Oh, I had too much stuff going on. Too much stuff. All right. Should we go ahead and do daily funnies? Let's do it, just because we always do it, right? And what I should be doing right now is making music and stuff for this stuff, but I just haven't. It'll get done. It will get done. All right. Happy birthday to Sadie. Sadie is 13 years old today and Amber's best friend. Happy birthday, Sadie. I hope you have a great birthday. It is her dog. But even doggies get to have birthdays. I think it's cool when people celebrate their dog's birthdays. I think it's cool. I'm not that thoughtful. No. I'm just not that thoughtful. I mean, I am. But, I've only got so much nice in me, so I reserve it. I'm weird. Like, when it comes to Valentine's and holidays, I'm not, I also don't do dry January. Try a little recovery. Sprinkle a little recovery in that dryness. All right. Yes. And my hair is long enough now. I have to wear a hat. Look at that. Actually, it's not that bad. I'm gonna take the hat off then. People have a problem with my hair, then they're here for the wrong fucking reasons. I'm too hot. All right, with all this hair and then the hat. Yeah. So I'm surprised I haven't gotten frustrated and buzzed it all off yet. All right, but you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time for Dion's Daily Funnies. Why is it bad to iron a 4-leaf clover? Because you should never press your luck. We've done a bunch of these. What is blue and doesn't weigh much? Light blue. Light blue doesn't weigh much. What cars do eggs drive? Volkswagens. They drive Volkswagens. What did the cereal bring to the bank? Checks. Checks. Check, 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 check. How does the moon style his hair? He clips it. Clearly did not do my hair. I have like mad scientist hair right now. Why did the bird attack the dog? He was a purebred. Yeah. I'm not feeling too funny today. But what do we do? Well, we do the best that we can each day, right? It's what we do. We're going to talk about accountability today. Accountability, right? In the beginning, accountability is going to save your butt. Oh, check it out. Here's my Came to Believe recovery workbook. Next Friday, I'm going to be starting this. It's got some cool stuff. Ooh, it came with a bookmark. Right on. All right, some worksheets. Ooh, the 4-step moral inventory. Ooh. But we're going to go through the steps in a day and a half. I'm really looking forward to discovering that. If anybody else would like to go to it, if cost is a problem, you just need to let me know. But it is very legit. It's $50, which is really freaking cheap. But what it does, it covers the cost of mailing that to you, printing that, and all that other stuff. So they're not making any money off of it. They're just trying to cover costs. So, which is something we very much do in Alcoholics Anonymous. So, but I got that the other day. Looking forward to that. Hopefully, I'm not sick on Friday. I need to be well by Tuesday, actually. So, but accountability isn't about being watched. It's about being honest. It's about being honest with yourself and what it is that we're doing and our actions during the day. In the beginning, accountability is about staying away from the liquor store, staying away from the bars, staying away from the places that alcohol might be served. Right? Our cars and our buses and our bikes and our feet seem to have a mind of their own and just seem to go right into that liquor store without us thinking about it. And that is because it is a habit. It's habitual. Your brain is used to that. It's used to going in there and mingling, and it knows the parking lot. It knows who's in there. It's a repetitive thing. Kind of like lying, it has become a bad habit. All right. And you guys need to give me a second. I need to go grab some tissue. Because I just haven't blown my nose enough yet. But accountability can help us stay sober in the beginning because it's hard, man. It's hard. So first of all, we were, a lot of us drink alone by the end. I know I did. I was what I call of course, now I can't remember his name. It's hard to remember names right now. What is his name? George Thorogood. There we are. I was a George Thorogood song. I drink alone, all by myself. When I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself. Right? Me and my good buddy, Jim Beam. Right? And that happens because we don't want other people to really see what we're like. It can be embarrassing. I remember towards the end of my drink, and actually at this point I was trying to quit. I need to blow my nose real. And it was Easter, I believe. And my wife had gotten some stuff for the grandkids through somebody else. It was like a care package kind of place, and we utilize a lot of um, community things. We always have. I mean, we haven't had to lately. Thank you, God, for letting us kind of pay our own way. Um, this was during my drinking, so there wasn't much money, and I wasn't bringing in money. And God, now I feel like a dick. Kind of. I'll get over it. Um, and and an old girlfriend actually dropped somebody. Her name was Kim, and she dropped off a package. It was like, yeah, I'd like to see Dion, but I was too embarrassed to go downstairs. I couldn't do it. Yeah, situations like that. Now, yeah, it wouldn't, because I've changed. I'm not embarrassed of who I am, which is kind of cool because I'm kind of a weird dude. All right. Like I'll sit here. I would prefer that you don't care about my messy hair, right? I'm actually kind of vain about my hair, but today I don't care. Right. So in the beginning, accountability is the number one way to stay sober, especially in the beginning. When you leave the house, tell people where you're going, what you're doing, when you will be back. Right? It's okay to do it. Feels like we're picking on you, but we are not. That's what normal people do. Yeah. It's called it's called a reasonable expectation. Right? The shirt's too hot. I'm already too hot. Could be because I'm running a fever. Right. But when I put on my pants, I make gold records. Little SNL skit. Sorry, I do things for my comfort. So if you hear my fan, well, that sucks for you. So, hey, I've been appeasing all week, man. I understand it's been the holidays and stuff, but I had to do a lot of covering for my own home group this week. And, I've been sick and dealing with people in the hospital and stuff. That wasn't just my wife that ended up in the hospital. My uncle had to go to the hospital too and stuff, man. So, yeah, I don't talk about everything going on, but this has not been an easy fucking week. It hasn't been for me anyway. It's all right, though. I kept a good attitude. It's what matters, right? Because it's about my peace of mind, right? Yeah. I've actually been pretty, considering everything, I've been pretty nice, actually. I've been going out of my way. I'm just trying to be a better person, especially to my wife. Making sure that I go out of my way to see that I'm there for her. Yeah. Doesn't take much, does it? Uh-uh. And that's part of accountability too. Just being there, being reliable. What else is accountability? Well, when you say you're going to do something, do it. Right? We didn't even do introductions, did we? No, we did not, because I forgot. Welcome to the Daily Trudge, 15 minutes in. Oh, this one's way off. It's all right. Gotta mix it up a little bit. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Yay. Yay. So it goes in waves. Like, I'll feel better for about 2 minutes, and then it's like, oh yeah, bam. You're sick, dude. All right. I forgot my water too. I'll have to go grab it here shortly, because I have soda and coffee here, but I need to be pounding more water. It's out of habit. I'll probably have one of these today. Just a little sip. Just a little sip to quench my thirst. Ah, that feels good on my throat. That's why I like it. All right. Okay. Back to accountability. Now, the reason that I came up with this topic is, isn't it weird that the whole world is trying to keep everyone else accountable? Everywhere I turn, everything that I see. Oh, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Look at this. Look at that. We've got to hold these people accountable. That person's got to be accountable. You must be accountable. We do it through likes. We do it through loves. Hey, I just noticed that you were at such and such a place. Would you like to rate your experience? Every now and then I'll leave Zoom. It's like, would you like to rate your experience? No. No. Do you know what this leads to? This leads to low self-esteem for everybody. Right? There's a lot of, I have people that have written stuff, reviews and stuff, and they're good, but I don't tout them. I tried to for a little bit. It just doesn't work out. People don't care. Right? But every time we're pointing the finger about how somebody else needs to be accountable, there's a very good chance. There's a very good chance that you might need to be accountable too. Here's the key, because I advocate and I say it all the time. People are doing stuff, and I'm doing it right now. I'm kind of harping on people not saying that other people need to be accountable, and now I'm kind of doing it to them too, right? Let's call this stuff what it is, man. All right. But okay. So the key is this: check your intentions. That's what I have to do. Check them. But why am I bringing this up? Well, I'm not harping on anybody in particular. It's a broad stroke. All right. Because there is nobody in particular. All right. And accountability is for ourselves. Can you make other people accountable? Sure we can. Sure you can. But you best watch your motives. You best watch your intentions and what you are doing. All right. Is it for me, when it starts to become judgment? All right. Like, I've noticed that there's one particular person in this world. It doesn't matter what they do. We can't be a world where we run around and watch over each other, and every time somebody does something bad that we point it out. We can't be that kind of world, man. It's not going to get us very far. Right? And more, I've started to realize that most of what goes on really just isn't any of my business. I can have my opinions. That's great. But is it really any of my business? How am I going to spend my day? Am I going to spend my day, stirring the pot, or am I spend the day doing things that are a little bit more constructive in my life? And I have my arms crossed because now I'm cold. So this is part of being sick. Good attitude, good attitude, good attitude, good attitude. Okay. Try and convince myself to have a good attitude. All right. Accountability and integrity go hand in hand for me. Um, and integrity is just doing what you said that you were going to do, um, and doing the best job that you can at it, and doing the right thing whether anybody's looking or not. Are you doing the right thing even when no one is looking? Let's say you found a $50 bill on the floor and you needed $50 at the moment and it's, at the bank. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? This has happened to me during my drinking career. I took it. We call this being cash register honest, where maybe somebody gave you the wrong change and you're honest about it. It's a few bucks off or whatever, but that could be somebody else's job, man. Yeah. Maybe that $50 that I found on the ground was all that person had. That was all the person that money that person had for groceries for that week for them and their kids. Yeah. But I want to be selfish, thinking I found it. Oh, it's mine now. This is definitely accountability. Right? Now, accountability isn't always just being accountable for the things that we do wrong. There's another part to accountability that a lot of us miss because it's hard, because there's got to be balance in it. Taking accountability for the things that you're doing correctly. We call this claiming spiritual progress. And we are supposed to do it. Yeah. We are supposed to claim spiritual progress. That is the direction. God wants you to claim your spiritual progress. Why? Because it's mighty. It's mighty. It's full of love. It's the right thing. Do you take accountability for the things you do right? It's hard to do. In fact, for alcoholics, right? Because it requires something. Taking accountability and bragging or claiming spiritual progress and bragging are two different things. Right? When something really good happens to me, do you know where I go? I go to my friends first. I go to my wife first. That's who I go to first. I don't usually put it on social media. I have a lot of really cool things going on right now. I don't need to brag. If God wants me to, if God wants me to have those accolades, then He will make sure it gets done. But in the meantime, what I do is I take accountability for my actions, good, bad, or indifferent. And when I take accountability for my good actions, you know what I do? I double down on God. It's what we do. When you take responsibility for your good actions. I'll put my hair up like a little bit. That way it doesn't look so messy. You just can't see the back. the front's it's but the back, no, you ain't seeing it. You'll be like, Dion, is that a squirrel behind you? So you make me turn around and see the back of my head. No, I ain't gonna fall for it. I ain't gonna fall for it. So don't even bother trying. All right. And thank you to the people showing up today. You're actually making me feel like a little better spiritually. I don't know, I'm kind of run down. So I appreciate everybody being here, right? So accountability is about empowerment, not control. But that's how it's gonna feel like control in the beginning. Right? Maybe you have some parents who are just up your butt. Maybe you have some people in your life that are just constantly, what are you doing? Where are you up to? Are you drinking? Are you drinking? Are you drinking? Whew, might take a little while to get past that. Okay. These people love you. All right. Yeah. Heard a lot of people talking about their kids over the holidays. You know, It's a tough one, man. It's probably one of the tougher things that we deal with in the program is hoping that other people that we want in our lives come back into our lives, especially our children, maybe parents, maybe a brother, sister, maybe a best friend that you had. You know, who knows what it is, right? So accountability, um, it's about ownership and responsibility and honesty. It is not punishment. Accountability is not about being punished. In the beginning, it's going to feel that way, though. And that is because we alcoholics are defiant, because we live in denial, right? So it might feel that way. But I tell you now, nobody's necessarily picking on you. Okay? We're just letting you know what we did in order to get through it. Why is accountability hard? Why is accountability hard? Well, number one is the fear of judgment. I just got done talking about it in the beginning because everybody's running around judging everybody. They're making stuff up. They're and when you start living a life of truth and you see other things and they're just fake, 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 right? Yeah. Mr. Boring. You can't be that boring, man. Welcome. Good to have you. May the 4th be with you guys. Happy New Year. Oh, hi, Neil. Good to see you, man. It is the 4th. May the 4th be with you, my friend. In fact, my wife got this new oxygen machine, and it sounds like Darth Vader. It sounds like Darth Vader. It's actually kind of funny. The cats are so scared of it. Oh, I turned off the fan. Now it's too hot in here. Neil, you'll have to forgive me, man. I've been sick all week. I'm still feeling it, man. But it's good to see you, dude. It's been a minute. I'm glad to see you. All right. So what about this good accountability that we've been talking about, right? So, and other reasons why it's hard. Well, our pride and our ego get in the way, and it disrupts old survival habits. And I don't know about you, but I try and avoid discomfort. Like I'm sick right now. So what I do, I took some meds. And what that's going to do is help me avoid some discomfort at least, but we can't avoid this discomfort that we're talking about though, right? Um, no, we have to confront these things because now we have courage, we have new tools, right? So I don't think I'm going to be live here much longer. I'm starting to get pretty tired. It shows up in sponsorship, inventory, amends, daily practice, right? But let's get to some good stuff here. What do we need to do? Well, there's certain questions that we should ask. Like if something is going on, what's my part in this? What is it that I'm doing? Am I adding more confusion than harmony? It's a great question. Am I adding more confusion than harmony? All right. So, not all accountability is necessarily bad. And there's really only one accountability that you can take care of, and it is yours. It is your own. So, all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. You know I do. Peace out.